Hey, what's up YouTube? It's abluegolfball here today with another Pokemon TCG online video, and I had a couple of requests to see for you guys. You guys wanted me to showcase Pikachu EX. You're the 130 HP lightning type Pokemon with the attack Iron Tail, which is a colorless attack. Pretty cool. Flip a coin until you get tails. This attack does 30 damage times the number of heads. Yeah, it's kind of a good, if you want to attack right away, if you're going second, you can use this attack. Over Spark hits for 50 damage times the number of energy cards attached to this Pokemon that you discarded. Yeah, so if you have 3, you have to discard all, right? So that means the requirement is only 1 lightning and a DCE. So if you have a DCE on there, you can't discard that DCE. You will discard that lightning energy, and unless of course you're playing rainbow energy or expanded, you're playing prism energy, you discard that, and it hits for only 50. So it's probably to your benefit to play more lightning energies and have it get recycled somehow. We'll be weak to fighting. It does have metal resistance, and then a 1 retreat cost is pretty nice. Otherwise, we have 2 Shamans here for setup and Sky Return. We have the Raikou here, which is 2 of these, Tynamo, and then Electric for the energy replenishing here, being able to get some energies back from your discard pile using Dynamotor onto the Pikachu and also to the Raikou right here with Shining Body. Otherwise, we have the classic Keldeo EX to rush in and retreat. And then, you know what, Secret Sword could come in handy. I am playing 3 copies of these water energies, and then 8 copies of these lightning energies. And then, so that means, Keldeo could attack, potentially. And all you need is 1 water energy, and then a muscle band. Not that we're gonna be using water band. So really, I mean, as long as you have 2 water energies, you're gonna be hitting for 50 plus 20 and 20, which is 40, which is 90 damage right here. You'll be hitting for 90 times 2 on Pokemon that's weak against water, and that will knock them out, right? So there you go. Besides that, I mean, look pretty good. Oh, by the way, yes, in Expanded, there's a lot of whatchamacallits? Flareons, and yes, Secret Sword for just 3 colorless energies of any sort, 3 lightning energies or something. We'll hit for the knockout, 50 times 2, that's 100 damage. Yeah, let's take a look at the item cards and whatnot. We have 2 battle compressors here to discard energies, mostly, and also supporters if needed. 1 level ball for those little 90 HP critters. Random receiver as well as starting makeable. By the way, since we are in the expanded format, I only have 1 copy of these random receivers, but hey, this could be pretty helpful. We see Juniper's face saying hello right there. Okay, anyways, Silent Megaphone, I already mentioned that. Super Rod could come pretty handy. You never know if you can't get any Dynamotor stuff happening and none of that action going on. It could still Super Rod some of our energy back into our deck. Ultra Ball, as well as the VS Seeker right here to pick up our support card in the discard pile. We have AZ here to start us off with the support line. That's mostly for the Shaman, but could also be used to get rid of something. And by the way, with AZ here, it does discard everything attached. So if we have energy on a Pokemon, let's say for example we have a injured Raikou here, and then we use AZ to pick him up. That's not a bad idea. That energy gets discarded, and you can always cycle that energy back, assuming you have at least 2 or so Dynamotor Electrics on your bench. Colress right here again. We're going to be filling out the bench, so might as well have Colress here as well. We have Lysander and 3N, 1 Pokemon fan club to get things set up, and then Juniper as well. And then Skyla to round out the support line, and then on to the stadium. So Rough Seas is going to be the stadium of choice since we are playing water, which is Keldeo, and lightning. Huh. What do you think? Okay. Who would have thunk? Okay, so we have Full Stone for the Keldeo. I'm using the old school one here, which is Reverse Hell. And we have Muscle Band to beef up our Pikachu and maybe even the Raikou. Again, the 8 Lightning Energy and 3 Water. And that's going to be it for the deck. Let's go ahead and see this deck in action on Pokemon TCG Online. Alright, and we're going to be playing against Thus My Pokemon. Okay, that's a pretty interesting name. Thus, the Powerpuff Girls was born! No, I'm just kidding. Anyone here young enough, or old enough actually, to watch the Powerpuff Girls? Anyways, we're gonna go for heads. Oh gosh, it was tails. I don't know my opponent's name. Thus, my Pokemon. I just, the first thing that came to my mind was the Powerpuff Girls. Like, thus, the Powerpuff Girls was born, like, sugar, spice, and everything nice. These were the perfect ingredients that create the beautiful. Anyways, enough of that. We do end up mulling again. We didn't have any basic Pokemon, but again, anything can happen. This is expanded here. We could get an N right away, and that way, I don't know. Yeah, so we're gonna start off the Keldeo here. We're gonna play Tynamo and Tynamo on the bench. The Tynamos are only 40 HP, so we could get hit with like Verbank Gym, hit Toxic Laser. That'd be 30 damage on the Tynamos. Maybe not the best idea to do that, but it'd be, you know, it's kind of a bad idea to play the Keldeo because he flips open 2 Evital's. And again, like I was saying, it could be a bad idea if they have no Toxic Laser. This is why it's a bad idea. We might go to sleep. Oh, we did not go to sleep. It would have been really bad if we went to sleep and we don't have any means to retreat or have anything else. We do get hit with a, and that actually helps us out quite a bit since we didn't really have an hand. All we had was a Lysander, and we do see an energy drop on the Evital in the active spot. Wow, look at that. We get a Float Stone. My opponent ends the turn, and that's it. That's all he does. Ooh, we got a Raikou here. That's a backup attacker we can use. Play the Float Stone onto the Keldeo, and then we'll go with the Ultra Ball. Discard these 2 right there. Yeah, no, let's get the Shaman and draw in some more cards. It doesn't hurt to draw into 4 extra cards. That's actually pretty slick. And then maybe we might just keep the colors instead. Oh, never mind. Well, we're gonna play the colors. I thought we could play to keep the colors and then keep it for the next turn, and then we play Electric. But anyways, we'll play the energy down in the Pikachu here, and then go with the colors for a nice hand size of 6, which is pretty good. And oh, look at that. We even get a VS Seeker again for that colors, or even play the Juniper, and then we have another Tynamo and Keldeo. Let's just go for the retreat, play the Raikou in the next spot, and remove that poison condition. Again, it didn't matter if we played the energy on the Raikou because the Evital is just going to use that for its own advantages, and so it's basically going to nullify Shining Body, and so Shining Body would have hit for more and then reduce to 20 anyways. And look at that, my opponent plays another N right here, shuffling our hand back into our deck, and then we're going to draw 6 cards. Both of us will draw 6 cards since we both did not play and knock out any Pokemon to get any you know, prize cards. We see a random receiver. Oh, okay. So my opponent plays random receiver too. That's kind of cool. I mean, we only play 1 copy, so let's hope our copy comes in handy. But anyways, we have here a Y-Cyclone. Let's see what energy my opponent's going to preserve. So thus, my Pokemon preserves the Darkness energy. That's a little bit peculiar. Usually we see the Evital preserving the, the DCE. But anyways, we're going to heal up a little bit, and then we are at 60 HP left. And let's go for the Ultra Ball here. Discarding a couple things here, discarding the Tynamo, and then we will go ahead and grab Electric here. That way we can start going with the Dynamotor. There's 1 more Electric in our deck still. Not that we need to bring back another Tynamo, but I might as well use the Super Rod now, perhaps. But you know, let's get the energy here. That way we don't have to shuffle 3 energies into the discard pile, or from the discard pile back into our deck. Or we could just go with the Juniper right away. Yeah, let's just go to the Juniper right away. We don't need to see that Tynamo. Again, we only have 1 Electric in the deck anyways, so there's really no point of getting that Tynamo. I'm actually going to power up this Pikachu right here. Now, notice that I played the Lightning Energy instead of the Water Energy. Sometimes it's good to play the Water Energy, like I mentioned, because, you know, you do the Overspark, you just discard 2, you can hit for 100. Times the weakness would have been 200, that would have been a knockout. But I wanted to use the Lightning Energy, that way we can discard 3 energy cards right off the bat. And look at that, another Electric! Oh my goodness, we get the Electric off the prizes. We didn't need to see that, you know, we already have 1 Electric. But you know what, hey, it's fine with me, I wouldn't mind seeing another Electric, and that way we can start powering up the Raikou on the bench. And there it is, there's another Darkness Energy, and we can get hit for an Evil Ball here, and we see an N. Oh my goodness, we're gonna go down 4 cards. So, see, he could have preserved that DCE, he would have been able to hit us for, what was that, 1, 2, 3, 4... 80 damage if he had the DC, but now he's only hitting us for 60. Again, because we didn't play the Water Energy, our Overspark discarded all 3 energy cards to hit for 300 damage. And look, there is a Muscle Band here, so he will hit us for 80 damage. He could have hit us for 100 if he used a DCE, and it could have been 120 if we used that Water Energy to get back that, to discard only 2 Lightning and hit for 200 because of that. But you know what, this is actually working out pretty well for us. We're going to go ahead and actually AZ the Shaman here, that way we can draw in some more cards. Off that end, we actually got an AZ, and good thing we played the Shaman, that way we were able to use the Shaman again. And, you know, this is not a bad start here. We can actually power up the Raikou right here, and we could do a Thunder Lance. So, technically we could probably just play the Water Energy, but I might hang on to the Water Energy, maybe play it onto the Keldeo. You never know, the Keldeo can come in handy. I'm not sure if my opponent plays any Water Weak Pokemon, but you know, why the heck not? Let's just go for that Dynamotor, get this Raikou here powered up and ready to go. Let's go with the Rush in and retreat from our Keldeo here. And get the Keldeo is the original. Before there was Zoroark, there was Keldeo, and before there was Keldeo, there was I'm sure there's other Pokemon that did something similar. But anyways, we're going to hit for 260 damage, knocking out this Evital. All my opponent has left is this Bouffalant here. And if we can get a Lightning Energy off the prizes... Oh, no, we don't get the Lightning Energy. But that's okay. I think we can see here. What does my opponent have the deck? Not in his discard pile. Not too much right here. Not much to worry about. We see a Colress for 5. Yeah, courtesy of our bench on our side of the field. Helps my opponent out here to draw 5 cards off the Colress. We do see a Darkrai over there, so we can get that free retreat using the Dark Cloak. And yeah, ooh, Ultra Ball as well. We see an N as well as a small Evital, a non-EX Evital. Could go for a Shame. Never mind, goes for the Trubbish, but a little bit too late here. We will be able to power up this Pikachu and then apply a lot of pressure at this time. Of course, he only has 1 card left. You never know. It could be a Juniper. It could be something else. I'm not too sure. Let's go for that VS Seeker. And you know what? I'm actually going to go for the Colress. Could go with the Juniper here, but I have a lot of resources that I want to keep. I want to keep that Stun on the Megaphone in case I need to use it to discard a Full Stone or whatever that's going to be on that Trubbish. And yes, let's go for that Colress here. Could have played the Lightning Energy or the Water Energy. That may have been pretty useful, but to be able to knock out that Bouffalant, I need the Electric Energy to be able to get over the Boofer. Because if I only discard 2 energies, let's say I use Water Energy and then charge up 2 energies with Diamond Motor onto the Pikachu, I'm only going to be able to hit for 100 minus the Boofer, which is only 80, and so that Bouffalant would have survived. And there it is, seeing the writing on the wall, concedes the match, knowing that our Pikachu EX is going to hit the field and, you know, just basically take this game out. I mean, put this game away, basically. My opponent definitely still had a chance, you know. Thus, my Pokemon was born. Never mind. He did. You never know what anything could have happened. That Trubbish could have came out. You know, that Garbodor could have had that Full Stone, shut off my abilities, and slow the game down. I used that Darkrai to snipe some things, and I don't know. Anything could have happened. So let's go ahead and play another match here on Pokemon TCG Online. Alright, and we're going to be playing against Omni 420. Okay, and looks like my friend here will be calling the coin toss. We see a second coin, and we lost the coin toss back to back, going second. Very likely going second. Very rarely do, you know, the opposing side allows us to go first, even though they won the coin toss. So very few. I think it's happened a couple times, mostly from aggressive decks like, I don't know, maybe Lando decks, but the first thing that really should come to mind is like, what is that, Night March decks. They like to go second, that way they can attack right away. I know my nephew always likes to go second because his logic is to always attack first. But anyways, we see a Ghastly right there, also with the Sparkling Robe, and then, ooh, Town Map. So looks like some kind of special condition kind of deck, and, whoa. That's a Ghost deck. That's pretty cool. And too bad we don't play any Dark Pokemon. All these guys are weakness to Dark types. But wow, another Ghastly right there. We do see that roll of skates right there. Them skates. Man, this is not a great start. We are gonna have to discard that Muscle Band. I could play the Muscle Band on the Dynamo. You never know, that can come in handy. But yeah. Okay, we're gonna discard and go on our merry way. We do have our Dynamo here. Yeah, I'm gonna discard probably the Lightning Energy or the Water Energy. Why do I keep calling Water Lightning and Lightning Water? Let's go for the Shaman right here, draw into 4 extra cards. We could play the Rough Seas, but I'm gonna hang on to that in case my opponent plays that Verbank City Gem. I'm assuming he probably plays 4 copies of those. I will play the Pikachu EX right there and then pass turn. Could definitely rush in, but that's not the best idea, especially if he's gonna be playing Hypnotoxic Lasers and stuff like that. We do have the Verbank City Gem to continually roar about. Oh, we see a Crushing Hammer. Thank goodness that was Tails, but not that it's really gonna matter. As long as we can get our Electrics on the way, we can always power them back up. So it actually could work in our favor, having those Electrics out there, being able to power up things on the bench. And there it is, just as I expected. We see that dreaded, absolutely dreaded Verbank City Gem. I am just disgusted at that Verbank City Gem. Man, if there was a real Verbank City Gym, like an actual gym, and it was, you know, in Verbank City, I imagine it to smell very foul. I don't know about you guys, but oh, man, I would throw up. I would. Anyone else here has a really weak stomach? I have a weak stomach. Yeah, just ridiculously weak stomach. And yeah. Anyway, so we get hit for the poison damage here. We do have the Keldeo. We will counter the Stadium. We can heal off that damage right away. And now, honestly, I don't exactly need to rush in right now. We can take that damage and leave it as is. And yeah, I'll just kind of go with that. So I'm going to go with the AZ here. I'm going to keep that Rough Seas. I don't want to discard it with the Juniper. That would be unwise, especially if we're going to go into the stadium battle here. I can only assume he probably plays more of these, whatchamacallits. But anyways, what we see here is our electric right now, getting ready to go. We can actually start using Dino Motor. We have an electric energy in the discard pile. If only we had a Foltstone on our Keldeo, we can start using Thunder Lance. But I'm actually going to preserve this right now. We can play the Skyla in the next turn for a Foltstone and kind of go from here. Now, the reasoning behind this is I'm expecting to see maybe Haunter come out, and then that's going to put the Raikou in a confusion state anyways. And then, of course, we have the Rough Seas, which can heal off the damage and kind of avoid, you know, being chipped away like that. So we see a Bridget bring out another Gengar EX. That's pretty unusual. Usually we see Bridget go for a lot of the non-EX basics, but yeah, you know what? Bridget can do that too. Here is our last Muscle Band, and we'll go ahead and heal off that damage. Let's go with the Skyla here and grab that Foltstone. Now we could go ahead and grab a supporter or something like that, but I think the Foltstone is gonna be pretty handy for us to be able to have that flexibility to rush in and retreat and avoid all of these, you know, Vermig City Gym combos with like poison damage and other confusion and things like that. Let's get that Dino Motor here, and we're gonna start knocking out things. We see there is an energy on the Ghastly on the right, and then also energy on the Gengar in the middle. We'll hit for 130 damage, knocking out this poor Ghastly. Of course, didn't really stand a chance against that attack right there. All we get is a water energy off the prizes. I don't mind that at all. It's not the worst thing. I mean, you know, we could have got like a Star on the Megaphone. That'd been pretty bad. You know, because my opponent doesn't play any tool cards, and so Star on the Megaphone would have been a dead card. So a water energy is pretty good. As of right now, I mean, honestly, we're probably just gonna have to just keep smacking this Gengar with Thunder Lance, and he doesn't have Dimension Valley, so we're gonna hit with a Night Attack. He's gonna be able to play 3, probably on the Shaman. If anything else, if it's on anything else, I will heal it, and that's it. He just concedes the match. Huh? Why? But why? It was so early. I barely cracked over 2 minutes worth of gameplay. My opponent did go, you know, 2.5, but okay, all right, that's cool. We'll just go on then. All right, carry on. Let's go ahead and play another match here on Pokemon TCG Online. All right, and we're gonna be playing against Belkamani. Anywho, let's see if we can win this coin toss here. And dang, we lost again. Why? Man, this is no good. Anyways, we're playing against a fire deck. Not sure how I feel about that. We do end up mulling again. Oh, Blacksmith galore. There is the Blacksmith. Call of Duty Blacksmith. Never mind. Yeah, my nephew's been getting into that. I should probably not allow him to play that anymore, because it's a violent game. I'm just kidding. We're gonna start off the Keldeo again once again. Ooh, no way. We see a Pyroar. Deep breath here. Pyroar. Who's afraid of Pyroar? The only problem is we're not playing Hex Maniac. Darn it. Probably should play Hex Maniac in this deck, now that I think about it. Yeah. Ooh, a Fennekin. Let's just hope that our opponent is playing only one copy of a 1/1 Pyroar line. Or maybe just a Pyroar and no Lit Leos. That would be wishful thinking. Who does that? I do. No, I'm kidding. I don't. So we see that Fennekin out there with a Professor's Letter getting out 2 fire energies right here. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe we're going to see that Scorched Earth Stadium? Perhaps? Maybe? Oh, Fennekin. Okay. Alright, so Fennekin here with a fire energy drop. And if that's going to be it, we do have our random receiver. You go, random receiver. Yeah, attaboy. Wait. I'm talking to an inanimate object that's within a game that's an inanimate object. Never mind. Okay, let's go for the random receiver. We do get a Skyla here. Could definitely play the Skyla. I have a N. I actually don't want to play the N. You know why? Because My opponent didn't do anything off that. It's simply playing a fire energy. So what we're gonna do is we'll play Skylab for the full zone to get that flexibility. Perhaps could play it for maybe Ultra Ball. Probably the full zone. Battle Compressor. Yeah, let's play Battle Compressor. Let's thin out the deck a little bit. Let's get rid of some of the things that we don't necessarily need to see anymore. Perhaps even some supporters. Let's get rid of some lightning energy, that's for sure. And yeah, let's get rid of the AZ too. Okay. Again, we do have the N again for the next turn. I'm gonna go for the Thunder Wave. Do we want to play the Muscle Band? Yeah, let's play the Muscle Band. All right, let's do it. We could cut the Fennekin's health more than in half at this point. And if my opponent does not evolve this Fennekin, we'll just knock it out with a Thunder Wave. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go. Oh my goodness, my opponent didn't do anything else. Dynamo is the MVP. Dynamo for the win. Dynamo with the muscle band, flexing the muscles. Dynamo, 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 Dynamo. That's right. You go, Dynamo MVP. Taking that damage, or dealing that damage. 30 damage right there. Wow, just wow. Dynamo up against a Fennekin, and that Fennekin, so scared, it ran away, even though its trainer was right there. Anyways, what a story, huh? Dynamo with the win. I wonder if this is gonna happen again. I don't know. I better not foreshadow anything. Hopefully not. Anyways, let's go ahead and play another match here on Pokemon TCG Online. Alright, and this will be the last match we're going to be playing against Tiago. Tiago, hey, what's up, man? Alright, we'll be battling you, Tiago Elias. I don't think I pronounced his name correctly, but anyways, the coin toss is here, and we lost the coin toss again. Oh my gosh, we lost it again. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so we're going to start off with the Raikou here, and we're going to go with the... Probably play Dynamo. Definitely gonna keep the Shaman in there. That we can use set up. And ooh, we see a Snover over there. I wonder, man, we should try attacking with Dynamo again. That'd be hilarious. Oh, I should have started with Dynamo instead. It's okay. All right, so we see a Snover over here, Powder Snow. That can definitely be troublesome. We do see an energy drop right there. Again, the Snover has got 80 HP, so that's something to look out for. Your typical. Yeah, like most non-EX basics that like are in the evolution chain, most of them aren't at 80 HP. I mean, there's some of them actually get up to 90. Wow, that's crazy. To think about the original Pokemon base set, man, 80 HP was huge. I mean, the Charizard everyone sought after, 120 HP, that was huge. Yeah, anyways, that was way back in the day, and yeah, so now it's our turn here. Let's take a look and see what we can do. We do have a Super Rod that we can mess around with. Oh, no way! Oh, that is hilarious. We have the Muscle Band here again, as well as energies, but we're gonna get rid of the energies. That was too tempting. Do I want the... Let's go with the... man, maybe... Yeah, let's go with the Pikachu. I wanted to go with the Keldeo, because what if we... I don't know. Alright, we'll play the Muscle Band. Alright, if we get another Muscle Band here, maybe it was meant to be. Oh my goodness, we got another Muscle Band here. Wow. Was it meant to be? Were we supposed to attack with Dynamo? With Thunder Wave? Oh man, I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it, guys. Not gonna do it here, folks. Not gonna do it. Oh man, wow. Probably should've... Oh man. Now that I think about it, that Muscle Band, that second Muscle Band was a huge sign. Anyways, we're gonna go with another Shaman here with setup. I know that's 2 Shamans on our bench, just taking up bench space. We do need 1 more bench space for that Keldeo. But you know, we'll go with the... do I want the Keldeo? I'm gonna go with the Dynamo. And at some point that Raikou will go down. And then we can probably play the Keldeo by then. But we do have 2 energies in the discard pile. Shucks. Darn it. Blast it all. Blast it. Okay. Well, that's alright. That's okay. We can at the very least get those 2 lightning energies back. And if we can top deck an energy, we can pay the retreat costs for that Raikou. Thank goodness it's only one retreat. Pretty light on the retreat cost. And then we can bring in our Pikachu. And we'll knock out that silly Snover there. Ooh, wait a second. We have a big, bad... oh my gosh, Glalie EX over there. Oh man, totally almost forgot what's his name. My goodness. Anywho, Glalie EX over there could be pretty scary, especially when he has the same number of cards as we do. So here is the Powder Snow. It does put us to sleep. We do wake up. Thank goodness our Raikou is not lazy. And lightning energy. Look at that. Everything is running according to plan. Let's go with the level ball here as expected, and let's play the electric down here. Yeah, man, just Dynamotor away. I mean, perfectly. That 2 lightning energies was just set up perfectly right there. Oh, so perfectly. And we just so happen to have 2 Dynamos that evolved the electric this turn. Everything is going according to plan. Here we go. Let's go for, you know what? Let's go for the Iron Tail. If we can get 2 heads. Oh my goodness, we've got 2 heads. We knocked it out. Look at this. Instead of the, we can save the Overspark. And in that way, we can knock out this Glalie in 1 turn. Unless, of course, this Glalie can actually knock us out in 1 turn. All he needs to see is a DCE. And then he has to downsize his hand. Oh, no DCE. Can downsize his hand down to 4. Maybe he can still do that though with an Ultra Ball right here. Discard 2 cards, bring out 1 more card, but it doesn't matter. He didn't play a DCE, so he's not going to be able to do instant freeze here. And we should be able to dodge that bullet. Our Pikachu should survive the turn. We do see a Glalie Spirit Link. And the question here is, when he does his Ice Breath, are we going to be able to get out of this? Oh, never mind. He Mega Evolved. And that way we have to find out what to do dealing with this Mega Glalie here. I'm going to get rid of the Keldeo and another one of these. Let's thin out the deck a little bit, and then we're going to play the end right here. We're only going to get 5 cards, and we are going to give my opponent more cards, but, you know, that's okay. Oh, no, we did get the Floatstone here. Yeah, but hey, let's go for the Overspark. Look at that, we did get the energy, and that Overspark will knock it out for 220 damage. This is what you guys came to see here, folks. This is why you guys are on this channel, on this video here. You guys want to see Pikachu EX rocking it and taking out a Mega Glalie with the Muscle Band, 4 energies, 4 lightning energies, knocking it out in 1 shot. That's the way to go. That's right, Dynamotor Electric powering up Pikachu EX all this time. Oh my goodness. We even saw Dynamo get a win. All this time, you guys are waiting for Pikachu to get a big time win and big money right there. And that's what Pikachu does. So, that's going to be it for the video. I mean, I had fun playing this deck. Of course, I wanted to get a really good showcase, but you guys got to see the most of the functionality on this deck, and I hope you guys like it. And if you guys do, give this video a thumbs up if you guys appreciate this commentating and this playing style and whatnot. Subscribe to this channel. If you guys are subscribers, returning subscribers, thanks so much for being a part of this channel. You guys take care. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.